Timed items are public input. Is there anyone from the public that would like to come up and speak? Anyone on Zoom? Oh, we have somebody.
Good morning, Chair Crandall, Vice Chair Rasmussen, and Supervisors. Margot Kambara. Not all national news is bad news. On Sunday, NPR, National Public Radio, aired a positive message about and from Lake County. Refreshingly, the story didn't focus on disaster, loss, or victims. The NPR story spoke of Lake County's lessons learned from its wildfire experience, proactive measures to reduce wildfire risk, and addressing the homeowner insurance crisis. The story highlighted the strategy of community-wide wildfire risk reduction. The NPR reporter included Supervisor Pyska's comments on the actions taken by the county. The insurance industry has yet to recognize efforts of communities to reduce high-hazard risk, such as wildfire. While the insurance crisis hasn't been resolved, it's encouraging for the county to receive national attention for its proactive measures to reduce wildfire risk on a community-wide scale. Thank you, Board, for your support of wildfire risk reduction, and special thanks to Supervisor Pyska for her leadership on this topic. For your reference, I'll upload the link to the NPR story as an e-comment under today's public comment agenda item. Thank you.
Thank you. And you said there's someone on Zoom? All right, if you can unmute.
All right, good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Sterling Wellman. I'm here today because Spring Valley has a serious safety problem and the county needs to take action. We have over 1,000 residents in Spring Valley, and we all depend on one single road to get in and out, New Long Valley Road. Everyone in this room knows this is not safe for a high wildfire risk community. I want to make something crystal clear. We do not need to prove that a bridge ever existed on Old Long Valley Road. Safety law does not depend on old maps, old paperwork, or guessing what used to be there. The law focuses on protecting lives today. Under California state minimum fire safe regulations, the rules are very clear. Roads must allow two-way traffic so people can evacuate while firefighters enter. Roads and bridges must support heavy equipment up to 4,000 to 75,000 pounds. Large communities are not allowed to rely on long dead-end roads with no second exit. Communities must have more than one way out during an emergency. California Fire Code reinforces this, and it states that in high-risk areas, fire authorities can require two separate and approved access roads for the safety of the residents. Right now, Spring Valley is one blocked road away from a major tragedy, a crash, a fallen tree, flooding, a medical emergency blocking the road. Any of these can trap the entire community. Over 1,000 people can be stuck with no alternative route for evacuation or emergency response. This is not speculation. This is real and ongoing danger. And the county already acknowledges this problem. Its own planning documents, the project is listed as a priority. Bridge on Old Long Valley Road and grade the road. It is written down, but it is not moved forward. The safety standards are clear. The bridge is not an optional. It is a requirement. A community of this size cannot rely on a single access road. This violates the intent of the state fire safety regulations, the California Fire Code, and basic public safety principles. Again, we do not need to prove an old bridge was there. We need a bridge because lives depend on having a second way out. We need a bridge because the law requires safe evacuation routes. We need a bridge because it is the only responsible action for this community. I am asking the board to advance this project now, begin the planning and begin the engineering, and make Old Long Valley Road Bridge a top life safety priority for Spring Valley. We need this second evacuation route because something preventable becomes irreversible. And I just want to bring up the fact that we've already had, I think in 17, the New Long Valley blew out. We had 3 days of being stuck in or leave before they could put the Bailey Bridge in. We've had a car accident where it blocked the road, and luckily that the car's fuel that was leaking and it catch fire. And we also had a big rig fuel tank blow up on the road and block the road. And thank God it was November and it just. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. iPhone 14, if you can unmute.
Sky Lewall, Pillsbury Family Farms. What we are witnessing in community development is no longer poor management. It is a pattern of misconduct, misuse of public resources, and a complete disregard for state law. Recently, it was discovered that Director Turner attended a swearing-in ceremony for a local defense attorney. This ceremony took place one floor above her office inside the same county building, while she was wearing her county official badge, meaning she was certainly using taxpayer-funded time to attend a personal event. Under Government Code 8314, using public resources, include paid working hours for personal purposes, is unlawful. Under Penal Code 424, a public officer who uses public money, time, resources for any purpose that is not authorized by this board or law can be guilty of misappropriation of public funds and punishable by fines and imprisonment and disqualification from public office. This is serious. For 3.5 years, Director Turner poured enormous time and energy into going after the smallest cannabis farm in Lake County, while failing to complete the ordinances the state of California has asked this county to finish. She has misused task force meetings, and she has issued unreasonable and inconsistent demands. Now we see her using public time to attend a personal defense with a defense attorney's law office, creating the appearance of ex parte communication, which is outside of the legal profession that has nothing to do with her department's work. So my question to this board is simple. How much longer will you continue to tolerate a director who misuses public resources, disregards state law, targets small farmers, and uses the sheriff's office to avoid accountability and continues to damage public trust? Why are these complaints not being taken seriously, and why are constituents watching a director violate standards of conduct, and yet the director receives congratulations, protection, and qualified immunity from this board? Right now, by allowing this behavior to continue, this board is cultivating a corrupt government environment, and this board needs to take immediate action. You need to order an independent review of her time, conduct, and compliance with state law. Hold the leadership to the same standards that you expect from the public and your constituents. Restoring integrity to this department is important because we deserve a county that is accountable and transparent, not a county that is ran by personal friendships, retaliation, and the misuse of taxpayer resources. Muleham.
Are there any other public input comments? I'm going to close public input at